Doctor Who is about change, and every few years we get a new actor or actress to play a new incarnation of the famous Time Lord. Because at the end of the day, the show is about regeneration. But in 2010, we nearly got a different series altogether.
All of time and space, everything that ever happened or ever will. Where do you want to start?
In our current timeline, we got Series 5 that introduced us to a new Doctor, a new companion, a new production team. It was a brand new everything. And the actor who played the Doctor in that series was none other than Matt Smith, who brought in his own unique take on the character. But things could have been different. And yes, we are going to be talking about today, what if David Tennant stayed on for Series 5? Series 5 for me was something like a fairy tale. The Doctor promised the little girl that he would take her in his time machine, but she waited for 12 years. But imagine if that was with the 10th Doctor. What would have happened? How would have this changed the series? Well, Stephen Moffat has confirmed this in various interviews when he has talked about the alternative take for Series 5, and he did originally write this series for David Tennant's Doctor, because at the time when Russell T Davies was getting ready to leave the show, David Tennant was unsure if he wanted to stay on for one more series, so he did prepare an alternative draft for the series that would have gone like this. My version of that series would be that David Tennant's Doctor would crash into the back garden about to regenerate, and little Amelia would help him back to the TARDIS and he'd fly off. And she'd meet him again when she grew up, but he'd have no memory of that because we came to realise that was the Doctor from the future. We'd make our way through the series to the point where the Doctor gets back to that. I sort of used that idea again later. So that would have been the show, and he thought very hard about it, and he left me a message on my answer phone saying he'd thought very hard about it, and as I thought he would, he decided to move on. So this would have not necessarily changed the Series 5 as we know it now. It would have just had an alternative story arc. So alongside the Pandorica and the whole scenario with Amy Pond's life being used by the Silence would have still happened, but we would have also had the 10th Doctor regenerating in the finale as well. That would have been very interesting, and it sounds like a really good twist that in the first episode we would have met the 10th Doctor close to regenerating as well as meeting Amelia. And that would have been very interesting to see. But the Series 5 that we did receive was absolutely fantastic as well. Thank you very much for tuning into this little video. I am trying to do a what if series that not only covers Doctor Who, but Marvel, Star Wars, and maybe some gaming as well. So yeah, be sure to stay tuned. But I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for watching, and bye for now.